So our latest story on Dug Up is a joint investigation. We thought we'll give you a double serving. The first one, Nanette Silukhuni. Nanette Silukhuni is not a name that automatically registers when you mention, but she has a long, illustrious career that started off at the Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation. She used to read the news, or she used to come out on TV, something of that nature. At some point in recent times, Nanette ended up working for the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission. However, regardless of this illustrious career, there's a problem with Nanette's CV. It's glorious, to say the least, but there's a PhD in there. And unfortunately, that PhD is fake. This story, you would imagine, ends with her being in jail. But no, you would be wrong. Nanette, she now works for Zimbabwe's Ministry of Information, where she is a director in charge of strategic planning, monitoring, and something. How she got that job is a story on its own. The people at the Ministry of Information, they say, we didn't know, there was never really an advert. But some people say the Public Service Commission flighted it within the service itself, and she moved vertically. But throughout her career, Nanette has moved from one position of influence to another, despite having a PhD from a university that frankly doesn't exist. And if it does exist, it's not allowed to give doctorates. When we're investigating her, it was incredible. People we kept speaking to kept bringing up Ignatius Chombo, among a lot of other big names and big players. The second person is Munacho Mutezo. You might not remember him, but he used to be a big player. You see, Munacho was actually on the United States sanctions for a very long time. I think from maybe 2005 to about 2017. I could have the dates slightly mixed up, but it was that long. He was a minister at some point in charge of water resources, or again, something of that nature. In 2018, you might remember, he got in a bit of trouble together with Samuel Ndenge, another former minister, for some deal involving Wikno Chivayo and electricity and solar panels. You know that whole story about, Marema Gates, Yakazenga Butsu, and so forth. Chivayo, though, is not subject of this investigation. Munacho Mutezo is, and he gets mentioned in there. What we also do know about Munacho Mutezo is that at some point he borrowed 335,000 United States dollars from the Reserve Bank. He did not pay that money back, and you guys, the taxpayers, are paying it back. But forget all of that. Munacho also has a bogus PhD. People make fun of him. They say he's famous for having a square head. It kind of makes me chuckle, but nonetheless, he's also on the list. So if you want to get the whole full 411, the entire story, head over to our Dug Up on YouTube and you can watch the entire video. Thanks a lot and cheers.